make sure this is still going. Okay, so you need lubricant and water. Might do stack inserters. Actually, let's do maybe something a little different. Maybe lubricant and water like that. I might just make this stack inserters because I think I'm going to use them far more than anything. Let's do that. Gonna be messy, not much I can do about it right now. Alright, so let's just do that. And once it becomes steel again, I guess we'll just put it in there. Sure, just like that. Sure, why not? Alright, I'm almost out of motors. Let me grab some more of those. Probably could speed this thing up. Let me do that. Should have done that earlier. Let's see, steel. Low density. How are we doing on the lubricant? We're actually going through all that lubricant we had saved up, so good. Alright, so I need small motors, steel, and low density going up here. Which isn't going to be easy to do. Okay. So let's put... Okay, you're gonna have 1,000, you've got 1,000, which means I'm gonna have a decent amount left over. Steel. Small motors, there we go. So, low density. Steel, and then small motors. Why aren't you running? Because you're on red, and these aren't going to work on red. There we go. These are actually useless because of the big one. So technically I should remove them. So let's do that real quick before it gets too out of control. Well, then again, maybe I can't. Let's just do that. Okay, so I'll make this low density. Wait, copy, paste, steel. And also I need to reconnect this. And then you're going to be motors. Why aren't you running? So we're out of low density, okay? So this one should be stopping. Why aren't you stopping? Because you're not connected. There we go. Leave my bots alone, please. Okay, so let's see. This should only pick up what it needs, but I'm tempted to put filter inserters here just in case, but we'll try it. We'll try it. Okay, you and you. You will be, it really doesn't matter which is which, so I'll make you water. $500, and you're going to be the same, but you're going to be lubricant. So it'll try to keep the chest here full of 500 lubricant. Okay, and of course you don't reach there anymore. Of course. All right, so let's maybe do this. Okay. You've got all the cosmic water you need. You've got everything but the belt, so we kind of just need to get the belts going here. Let's take half of those. Let's throw whatever we need in here. I do not need that much. Okay, so maybe that. Okay, so small motors, steel, and what do you need? Steel and red circuits. So maybe I'll put motors on one of these belts. I don't really want to take from research, but that might be what I have to do, just for now. Okay, so this will be steel. And motors, or steel and low density. That one even go? Yeah, it's going the right way. Good. Okay, and they're not wired, so they'll work. Good. And of course, I still need motors because we're not done here. What do you need? Belts, of course. And it'll grab all the belts before it gets to science, but for now, it should work. I mean, I have these set pretty low. So it should only take what it needs in the immediate future. So ultimately I want this one to feed these, but I didn't really leave myself anywhere to do that. Although I could probably do something like this. And if motors go on the, well, it'll be on the outside. I can put these on the inside. Yep. Of course, I was gonna put red circuits on the inside, but maybe I don't do that. And that's not okay. What's undo? Because that's not in network. So that's not what I want. That's not what I want to eat. I don't remember when I took that out, but apparently it was before all this. This one actually needs to be red circuits. I could just have another one. Do that. Okay, we're almost there. Hey D Jones, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. All right, glad to hear it. Currently, as you can see, probably working to get space science actually up and running. The only thing I have not set up is lubricant, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to run some lubricant up here. That should be more than enough for a while. Motors. And my bots are still dying. Okay, so we basically have belts being made. I mean, mostly automatically, except for lubricant. And I can probably just do a manual thing for the lubricant here. Or for the barrels, I mean. Make more steel out of those. Okay, we're almost to where the science can start happening, so let's kind of get these going. Let's see, you... This is actually the same situation. I don't need these at all. So I'm going to get rid of these. And I'm going to move... Well, if I move this whole thing down, this one won't work. But I can redo it. Whoops. Ah, I undid something. Out of messed up undos go, that's not too bad. Okay, so let's do that. And because I don't want two different chest systems here, and that's kind of what we have. So let's move it. And we'll just fix it. Maybe I'll make that one. Yeah, let's do it this way. Might even work out a little bit better. Okay, so oh, this needs to be. Oh, hurry up! Come on, let's add this back to the network here. I also want it on the red one. Okay. Which I don't even think I need to throttle these because I want them to dump everything into this chest, but for now I will. So we'll say red. How many do I have in here? 5,000? Green. Military. I need to change the military. I'm only bringing in about 3,000 military, so let's change it to 3. Then we'll do blue. And we'll do yellow. Okay, so let's do maybe red and green. Blue. Yellow, and then military. Okay, and I still need this stuff to keep running. What are you hung up on? Belt? I know I have this set pretty high to 200 belt. It probably would be ideal to have a dedicated belt assembler for these, but right now I'm not too worried. Oh yeah, still never set that up. So while we're kind of waiting on this, let me maybe get into a capsule here. If you didn't know, if while you're in the capsule, you don't use your oxygen that you brought. So I'll sit in here for a second. Let's kind of go and just check my... Oh, I never connected it. That's probably kind of necessary for it to work properly. Okay, and this is stone. Yes, good. These have about 25,000 in them. I know it's got a threshold, probably 10,000. Yeah, that's probably good. Whoops. And then the drop off right here. Stone, good. Oh, unfortunately, dropped off some copper. Okay, so we gotta fix that. And undo, there we go. Oh man, okay, so yeah, it definitely contaminated. And the reason it did that is oh crap, it's gonna be all up in there too. Is because the station name was copper for a minute. Okay, that's fixed. It'll be all up in here too, unfortunately. It'll probably stop up something like the like the what is it? If there's not a copper in one of these underground belts, I'd be kind of surprised. That's pretty much all we use it for. So that might be pretty good. I'm sure we'll find some belt contamination down the line, but we'll deal with it. Okay, so once this is done, our stone will be up and running like it's supposed to be. Hopefully no more copper contamination. None of the trains have any in them, so that's good. Where are you going? Stone. Okay, you're probably going to stone as well. Nope, you're going to iron. Cool. Okay. So we actually have stone set up as a logistics train here, and I am going to probably need to connect that over to our power plant at some point. Right now, this is still running. I could probably just redirect this. Yeah, let's just turn you off. Let's dedicate this to the power only. Yep, and that should run for a pretty dang long time. Another 300 or so thousand stone there, so. And then the rest of the base will run off of just what's coming off the core mining. Which right now looks like copper is backed up. 100% copper back up. Okay, well that's not too bad. Alright, let's get back to space. Okay, why aren't you running? Motors? Oh, we're missing one, of course. One desperately needed underground belt. Let's just kind of manually feed this thing. Excuse me. Speed this up a little bit. These things take 8 belt per, so yeah, that's an expensive underground, especially for just doing 1 or 2 of them. And we only get 1 each too, so man, these things are just insanely expensive. But that's pretty much what I wanted. I mean, without that, we can't make any more, so now it should at least be making its own thing. And we can turn you on as red circuits. And I really don't need a whole bunch of these, so maybe do like 100. Just keep 100 in there. Because that'll be 100 plus whatever's on the belt, so that should be okay. And that should get us some splitters finally. Space splitters. Alright, at this point I just need to find out what's left in here and deal with that. So we do have solid rocket fuel. We need somewhere for that to go. Which it will be going in here. We'll see how much do I have in here. That's full. Okay. I don't know why I have that set to 1,000. It's never going to get there. Let's just say 400. That's set to 5,000, which again, I don't know why. Say 2,000. That's probably fine. Okay, so that was working. So basically, as everything empties, this will kind of work. Honestly, I could just dump all the steel in this chest right here, but I don't want to. So we put 1,000 here. That'll only make 1,000 scaffolding. So I might up these numbers at some point, but right now I think it's pretty good. It's gonna take a while to make all that scaffolding anyway. And I can't even set it yet, so. But at least we're doing science. And as we make more belts, this will empty. Which means this will empty. And I can start placing some more of these down. Alright. Get our science going just a little bit faster. Well, let's put those away. They'll get sorted. Let's put all this away. It'll all get sorted. And then pretty much just dump everything else in here. Except for our oxygen. I want that back. And the unused, because we can take that back and refill it. Alright, so that's pretty much going for now. I mean, it's not going quickly or just really awesome or anything, but it is moving. Alright, what's your problem? Ah, lubricant. Okay, let's fill this thing up with lubricant. Basically dumping everything lubricant-wise that we have left in there. And we really don't need this much lubricant here. So let's kind of throw some more. There we go. Yeah, we just need one more anyway. And then we could probably go back to Novice and just kind of fiddle around there for a little bit. But I'm gonna wait for this so I can set it and get some scaffolding being created. There we go. As well as the loaders. Let's see, scaffolding is right there. And you, I want loaders. But you need steel gears, unfortunately. But I can make them right here. You don't need, oh, they don't need lubricant. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, so steel gears. Really? Still no station? Alright, let me check that. Why are you still saying no station? Because this one's right here. I need to restamp this thing down, I think. Nope. There. I know I copied that from one of these. So some of these must not be dumping correctly. That filters, okay. That filters, good. Ah, enable, disable. Okay, so these need to be set filters as well. There we go. Now this will work with a 4-car train. Alright, full cargo. Now, try to stop complaining that there's no station that is supplying stone, please. Appreciate it. Alright, what else do you have? Okay, just steel. Oh, glass, right. Okay. Whoops. Actually, I don't think I ever put down a landing pad. Not that I need one. The navigation isn't going to target the landing pad, but I wouldn't mind having a landing pad, so let's maybe throw one down. Kind of willy-nilly. I don't know if I have one. I think it's in this one, this thing right here. Or it's in the spaceship. it's in this thing. It's in this thing. Okay, well. I'll take one home with me. I don't need a landing pad right now, but we'll take it with us. That's it. We have science running. There's really nothing else to do at this point, other than run lubricant, which, wow, we're out of water. Apparently completely out of water. But, I mean, this is going to last a long time. We got 440 in here, and then whatever's in the pipes, and then whatever's in the machines. So, and it only takes one cosmic water, so, yeah, that's 440 packs right in this thing anyway. Which we're not really making enough, quick enough. I could even expand this a little bit. Perfect. Oh, and I also need to, well, these can't take productivity. Actually, before I leave, let me out of this view, thank you. I don't remember if productivity works in the science labs and stuff, so let's check it out. I know they don't work in the assemblers, but yeah, they do work in the science lab, so there we go. I know I'm suffocating, but I'll be fine. I might wait for this navigation to finish. Shouldn't take too long. This thing is almost full already. We're mostly lacking, looks like, heat shield. Yeah, we're woefully short on heat shield. And low density, but we actually have a backup of low density, so that's not that big of a deal. Look at heat shield then. Stone still isn't moving as fast as I want it to move, but we do have a backup, so good. We're back in business with stone production, at least somewhat. Unfortunately, with copper being backed up, it's probably not going to last that long. But with stone production back, we should start building or making more green circuits, which in turn will make copper use go up and all that good stuff. So, all right, we have capsule navigation. Now we can just go back to novice. And I don't know, maybe back up here. Something like that, I guess. And I think then one of the next things we're going to do, let me think. The artillery is for sure a thing I want. But we're a long way from being able to just pump out 4,000 science packs. So I think really what we should do is this other stuff. Maybe safety, survivability, that kind of a thing. Something small and easy. Space manufacturing, which will open up other stuff. Same with the furnace, which will open up cryonite, which we do eventually going to need for, you know, the next packs and everything. Turbine is just... that's just power. Space power. Maybe I'll go into the factory. Maybe survivability and cargo safety. Maybe even cargo safety first and then survivability. Okay, so let's go ahead and launch. I need a little bit of fuel. I think I have a little bit, I do. More than I need, but I'll put the rest back. There we go. Gonna land right on my bus? Kinda. Almost did. Alright, 1 second here. Okay, let's get out. Let's pick that up. We have a good capsule still, so we can put that away. Grab all stuff. You down. Turn on logistics. And again, our rocket is almost ready to go again. I'm pretty sure the only thing this needs is just the stone, right? Yeah. It's a 1-to-1 stone here. We're not making any extra. And unfortunately, this is a really slow recipe. I could probably upgrade it to make kind of help it out just a little bit. It's not going to speed it up, but it will improve the use a little bit, I think. Are we not making any speed modules? We're not picking any up. Why aren't we picking any up? Okay. Oh, I see. A little tiny bit of solid fuel down there. Okay. Must have been a little remnant left over from whenever you were setting it all up. Let's go fix that real quick. Which is in there. There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty then. No station supply. Well, okay. Is that because it's empty? Okay, that's fine. Stop complaining about it. Yeah, let's just disable that. I know there's not enough to supply it totally, so I don't need it complaining constantly. But this guy, copper problem here. I could maybe do the same thing with copper, but I mean, it's not gonna last long. This is already backing up. We might just need to be able to use more copper. All right, well, stone is backing up, so that's good. just kind of let the factory run. Let it do its thing. Hopefully this kind of improves our heat shielding output a little bit. Looks like I need to upgrade these as well. There we go. All right, moving on. Do need to get some meteor defense going. Nuclear power still needs to be created here. Not that we really have very much to call or write home about with our 235. We only have 3 of them. Most of that's because everything keeps getting backed up, and naturally that stops everything. So nuclear power is probably going to be pushed back a little while, unfortunately. Meteor defense, however, we could probably get that up and running. And I'd rather just do the full meteor defense instead of point defense, because point defense is kind of pointless. No pun intended. Let's see, do I have any concrete in here? A little bit. Alright, so I usually do maybe 5 or 6 of them. So let's do that, because I mean they can miss, and having more is never a bad thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up having more of them. I don't know why I have solar panels in my inventory. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I just need processing units, and there they are. That's 3. Maybe manually grab some processing units. Yeah, never mind. They're having trouble. Okay, so we're really short on red circuits. I know the stone shortage really stopped my factory kind of cold, but these are all running. Are they just not producing enough fast enough, I'm guessing? Well, they should be. Probably just got backed up because everything stopped. Yep. And of course this is all not backed up either, so yeah, everything's just having to catch up. Which I could speed up the electronic components a little bit. I think we probably have enough throughput to help that, so let's put a speed module in these as well. Oh, and they had productivity 1s in them anyway. Yeah, I definitely needed an upgrade. Didn't realize they only had productivity 1s. These all have 1s as well. Okay, so let's do a round of module upgrades, I think. I'm gonna turn my robots off. And let's just kind of upgrade all the science. At least to module 2s. That's a lot of robots dying for the cause. I mean, the military isn't that important, but let's go ahead and upgrade it anyway. Pretty much anything that has a productivity module in it, I want to make sure it's productivity 2. And this, I can wipe this out. These I could probably upgrade. That would help my stone problem slightly. There we go. Just trying to find any of those productivity 1s that are out there. Like these. I don't need... Yeah, there's double. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't need any speed modules in these, at least not yet. These are all still 1s, so yeah, we should have probably upgraded these a while ago. Let's see, maybe the small motors? Yep, I kind of expected that. I mean, I guess we could productivity these. I mean, may as well. It's not really going to do much, but... And we could do these as well. We're not going through... All right. Never mind. Concrete is not an intermediary, so... Intermediate. I think that's about it, really. I think at this point, I need to get more iron. Maybe more copper, but we're kind of transitioning to some core mining, I think. Because if I don't transition the primary resources to core mining, it's just going to keep having this backup problem. Even though we are prioritizing the core mining, so... I could maybe put in some warehouses here and just stockpile whatever's not being used at the time, and that might be something to do. Looks like we're basically halted on the iron front, and this iron is gone. Well, let me see. Do I have warehouses on me? I do have some warehouses on me. I've got everything else too, so let me go back to my standard toolbar layout, and let's go maybe throw some warehouses down there. That way I have a little bit of ability to absorb. And it's not so reliant on needing to be running 110% of the time. I need to go down here. Oh, that won't work. Okay, we'll just do it here then. Can't turn my robots back on. There we go. Okay, and this will, yeah, again, it'll kind of allow a little bit of ability to withstand some of the droughts. So, whoopsie. All right, we'll just. Oh, I've got all these, that's why. I wondered. A pocket full of meteor defense. There we go. All right. I think that's kind of what I wanted to do there. And we're definitely filling up with rare metals here, but we'll figure that out later. These are productivity too. Yep. Okay, so we're still moving on. We got the manufacturing done. Maybe the biochemical. I mean, these are all researches in order to move on. We're going to need them. So let's just get them done. I do need to check, see how many scaffoldings we've made, and maybe even expand the base up there a little bit if we can. But if the rocket is full, I probably need to send it away, and I need to work on setting up a signal to send the rocket whenever it can. So right now it's not full yet. Basically, I'd want the launch on green and when full, or when cargo full, I guess. Instead of a or, I'd probably want an and. Alright, I really don't want my power armor. I don't think I need it. I'm gonna just throw it in the logistics chest over here. Alright, freed up a little bit of room. Okay, let's see. What do we need? Processing units. It's kind of our shortfall, unfortunately. Because they have no red circuits. And no red circuits because electronic components, they look backed up. Well, at least up to there. We're short on glass because we're short on stone. We're short on stone because this is under the 10,000 limit. I could just say 1,000 right now since we are so short. And I actually meant these to be filter inserters as well. That way I don't have that problem like I had before. I don't know why I never set these up as filter inserters. Okay, filter. Let's see where else would I need them. That's pretty much it. I mean, maybe these. But they're already set to filter, so... Yep. I know I stamped this one down. I don't think I ever used it. No, I have not. Okay. Might just go down there and manually do this. Okay, so if I remember correctly, rhythmic. What do I use on these? Red or green? Red. Oops. Are they... Okay. Must not have caught them all. There we go. Get them all the set filters here. Alright, hopefully I got them all. Let's connect them. To the output. And if I remember correctly, I need the output to go here, and then we're going to have to do an each and then turn it to a positive number. Because this should be coming out as a negative. Now I want what it's requesting, not what's in the train. So if I remember correctly, that's how that should work. Where are we with iron? I'm gonna have a request. Where are they all? Right here? Are they all full? Oh crap. Okay, this is bad. Alright, so let's do this then. Alright, let me go over there. This might be bad since my trains are going to the station here. Alright, so let's do... Now are these set filters? They are. Unless it is this one I wanted, not the other way around. There we go. Okay, luckily it just wrapped back around, came back, so I think, yeah, you've got a bunch of stone. You're going to the stone. No, you're going to copper. All right, you need to go. Stop. You need to go to there and drop everything. In a way, this is kind of good because it can let me get everything set here properly, hopefully. I don't even think it has that much stone in it. 7,000, so it's not a little bit, but not too much either. Make sure all my inserters are running properly. Where are you going? No, don't go to the depot. Just go to the plate and wait until you're empty. I didn't do that last time, I don't think. And then if I say go to the depot, it might reset all this. We'll see. Okay. I was really wanting it to only change these to what it wants, what it's requesting. Which I guess, yes, I already am doing that elsewhere, like here. So... Okay, so maybe that's what I need to do. Alright, so the red network is a positive number, which has turned all these on. There we go, red network positive. I'm thinking this is what I need to do, so let me do this. Because this way it should not take... Where are you going, buddy? Alright, it's empty. Good. Only thing it's not doing is counting what is requested. But at least it's set to only accept what the station is. So iron, copper, stone. So we shouldn't have any of that contamination problem anymore. But these are full, so these actually shouldn't be on. Except no, that's right. Okay. This one is full, so it should not be on. Oh, do I have this one 100,000 and the other one's 10? Yes. Or did I change that one? Oh, I think I do want 10. So this one was wrong. It's at 10 now. Good. Alright, I'll fiddle with this later. Okay, I think that's about it for tonight, though. Maybe a little short of a stream here, but I think it's all I got in me for now. So we got the space research going. It is still going. We actually still have a little bit of lubricant there. We're still waiting on the rocket to fill up. The cargo landing pad is not full yet, so... or is not empty, I should say. This one I need to up this, I think, to maybe 1,000. And I might up these as well, but right now it's using it up, so we are good. Oh, we're out of stone. So this isn't going anywhere, unfortunately, until we get our stone. We'll just do that. That's not going to empty at all. Well, the problem is a lot of this should be into a larger warehouse. Is the numbers I'd like to have, these little chests aren't really capable of holding and all. So, at some point, I mean, once we get all the scaffolding put down and everything, we could do that. But right now, this is pretty much as good as it's gonna get. Until we get some more room, kind of like that. But that basically used up all of our scaffolding that we've made. And we've still got about, we'll have about 725 once this chest is empty. So it's still making, and I should upgrade this. Let me get to Space Factory. Let's do that. Let's speed that guy up. And that'll make it quite a bit faster. And that's about it. Everything else is kind of moving as fast as it can. Looks like we've got pretty much all the belts and everything. What's... Oh, this was meant to be... This was meant to be gears. There we go. And I don't care if that's super slow. We're only going to make 10 of them. At least as a backlog, so that'll work. I would like to get some more delivery cannons, and I need delivery cannons set up here. So maybe... And this is definitely more ideal, especially for the water, the lubricant, the steel and low density structure, and the stone. All that is definitely more like a delivery cannon kind of thing. So here pretty soon, this is going to be probably completely set up with delivery cannons, same as most of the belt creation and everything. The motors won't go, and the circuits won't be able to be used in delivery cannons, but almost everything else that we use here, the fuel I think can, if I remember correctly, but not the science. So we're still going to have a rocket, and we can definitely up the rocket number of items, but yeah. And yeah, so I think that is about it for tonight. Let me get out of here, and I'm going to go ahead and throw on a save. This has been day 10. I'm Lezren, and everyone have a great night. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.